Alright everybody, best of 3 Valorando against Team Zonixx. The Fragster Invitational continues and this is going to be our last best of 3. The situation in this particular tournament is now that we have pretty much two teams that both won against MyTech going up against each other now in another best of 3 series, starting things off on split. And that pretty much means whoever wins this best of 3 also wins the tournament and takes home 1,250 euros. Pretty decent money, yeah? Second is still going to walk away with 500 bucks, which is 100 per player, so good pizza money for sure. But let's see who's going to take it here. Valorando. It's a little bit weird, right? We have Rux as one of the staples of the old Valorando lineup now on the side of Team Zonixx, which is a mixed team. Whereas Chris and Pan, for example, are still playing here on the defender side for Valorando. It's a little bit weird. Again, there's a lot of like shifting happening, of course, in the new game, as usual, until stable teams will form. And there's, of course, a lot of opportunities for a lot of the top players right now. So not only on the national teams, or like teams that speak the same language, but also then really in a national level. And that's stuff that we are going to look for in the upcoming couple of weeks. But it's going to be pretty exciting to see what's going to happen here right now. This entire tournament was already quite a bit of fun. I mean, the MyTech series against Team Zonixx earlier was a little bit nuts, to tell you the truth. Especially map number 1 was absolutely insane. But now that we're heading into our final best of 3, this is obviously for all the marbles right now. So let's see which team is able to take the lead here. Especially, of course, in the first round. So we have a little bit of a pause right now, as you might have already realized. And the reason is actually very simple. We had a bit of a disconnect happening here. If I caught that correctly, then Khaldor is has dropped out of the game and is currently reconnecting. But it also gives us time to talk about a couple of the things that we usually don't really have time for talk about. So interesting, as you can already tell here, is that we have only one player going for armor, and that's Aprox on Sage, which pretty much means that he also went into a barrier. So on the attacker side, the Sage player has actually not bought utility and instead invested into a ghost. So you start things off with 800 credits, and after, I think it was like 2 patches ago, right, make a couple of changes, the Ice Wall of Sage now costs 400 instead of 300. So now when you want to buy yourself like a proper weapon, like it's say a Ghost for example, you can't afford a wall together with it. So you're instead going for a little bit of armor if you can make the play there. So that's the stuff that you can just afford together. So he's just playing it on the weapon side with the classic. Has the armor there. On the attacker side, you don't necessarily need the ice wall right at the beginning. I mean, you can always try just like wall off some segment, but in this case, at least we have Khaldor prioritizing a bit of a better frag weapon instead. So a bit of a setup, just nothing too crazy. Ghost probably still the classic weapon, honestly, when we're talking about any kind of early round. When you're looking at pistols, later on sheriffs become also quite popular, especially for players that have the aim for that. It's a bit more of a hefty price tag, to be quite honest. I mean, it costs you 800 to get one of those, and that can be a little bit spicy. But normally what you see in the first round is a ghost, plus then also a bit of utility. So that could, for example, mean additional smokes for someone like, I don't know, Breach. And then on the side of the defenders, when we're talking about sim, that also means that you're looking at traps and also cages. If you can, for example, like half smoke, something like that, then that's pretty neat there as well. And talking about him, I mean, sim over here on the defender side, he's obviously the one that is now just going to try and set some of that utility in place, that moving on to B is going to be a little bit more tricky for Team Zonixx. If the opening round is already taken pretty convincingly, then you usually are in a fantastic spot for the second round to also establish a bit of a win here. So that's something to point out as well. And we even have a bit of money saved up for Alex. And they were already bantering. I mean, all of these guys obviously know each other, right? I mean, Rex already played on Valorando for quite some time. So they were bantering already earlier about getting to see a couple of proper jet plays and stuff. So it should be a pretty fun one. I mean, as you can see here, immediately the traps are out. We have the cage already set up, so this is really stuff where you can get some easy action in. And in the middle, the utility has already been thrown out. We have the ice orb first of all through. There's already an omen smoke, and a second one following up shortly after. Even the drone from Sova gets now used over on the side as they're starting to push their way through the road actually. Coming back into the middle here. Got 1 kill. Rux actually opening up against Chris. Against his former teammate. A good kill for him. Oh, but there we go. Ultimate taking Rux down. Okay, so the counter kill is in. 4 versus 4 situation. Whew. And just as I say it, Aprox comes through and says like, well, don't need a ghost, my friend. Got a classic and I have no problem with that at all. Aprox looking for even more kills. Gets on the other hand smoked out again. Pushes a little through and the smoke sees it and the defenders take it as Sim comes in with 2 quick kills. Defender's side with the initial kill right here. Good job. Again, they lost only 2 in the end. Interestingly enough, the only 2 dying for Valorando on the last round were Chris and Pan. So the initial, you know, like the 2 players that still are a bit of a pullover from the previous team. But again, they get the lead here. And I don't want to say that this is a grudge match. I don't really think that it comes to that. But there's definitely, of course, some familiarity between the players. Especially when it comes to the way that Rax is playing this. He's been a very vocal part of the team here previously. And made a lot of calls. They've already moved into the room over here. And there's the kill. Nice. Straight into the face. Brooks also with the heal. Has to be slightly careful as they broke through the wall. And there's another kill. Well done. Pan together with Aprox getting another kill through. At this point, heavy aggression in the middle. I mean, it's just utter chaos that comes out. But the defenders again victorious as they have the weaponry here. Especially in the case of Aprox, of course. And Seal is rocking the Phantom in this round. He had an easy time getting those kills connected. And now we're looking at 2 kills to 0. And thanks to all the money just coming through, we also have for Ultimate his operator. And a Brimstone, bit of an interesting one. Pan, by the way, as you can see here on his race, but that's a good setup for them now. Or Collisions, for example, on Reyna for the attacker side. Can't even afford a proper weapon. And, well, can't even afford like a Phantom or a Vandal. Instead, he settles for a Guardian, which by itself isn't really a shitty weapon or anything. But still something to consider here. Ultimate is not going to get any hits in anytime soon over here. Gets smoked out, but again, nobody's actually pushing through the middle. Instead, B and A are getting attacked through long. Bit of a move over, if I see that correctly, on the defender side. This part is trying to maybe even control the orb. That's obviously always nice when you can go for it. Like, just simple orb control is super awesome to win a round later on with you using your ultimate. And on B, that's exactly what we saw. So they moved in with 2 and secured the orb there. Whereas over here, that's still a little bit of a fight happening around this. But middle is where we have 3 now pushing in. And they really left the spike in the sewers down there. But there's no kills just yet. I mean, both of them are just poking. 3rd round is super important. If Valorando can win the 3rd round, that would put Team Zonixx really back. This is the important round to win. That Ultimate gets the kill against Rux. Rux takes Chris. Yeah, Ultimate himself also down. The attackers now with a 4-3 situation as they are pushing in. And over here, Simba comes in from behind, gets 1 kill. Nice, trades weapons, but Collisions doesn't waste any time and is able to get the kill here. Pan is sitting right next to the spike though.
Satchel out.
Gets the C4 out, 1-2, and unfortunately for him, can't confirm the kill here. Aprox, of course, knows exactly where they are. Tries to get a few. Doesn't get it. Slows them down a little bit further. Is able to get 1. Is he gonna be able to get the kill? Spike gets planted, I mean, literally at the last second. But there it is. Aprox with the play. And that's another win for them right now. Moves around a little bit just to double check if they can maybe get a better weapon somewhere. I mean, obviously, the operator that has been taken a bit earlier could now be recovered. That's exactly what he finds. So he waits it out, takes the op, and then goes for the defuse. Great spot, honestly. Winning the 3rd round in a row is huge. It's absolutely huge now. And that means that we have the operator saved. That's incredibly important. There's a lot of money on that thing. I mean, 4,500 credits. Whew. Passes it over to Pan in this one. And they have now also another fantastic round ahead of them. Since Team Zonixx, they fully bought last round. They lost it. So they lost all the weaponry, and now they are down to pistols again. It's gonna be another pistol round for them. Maybe someone going to an SMG. Yeah, I was just about to say, there's no way he's actually playing an Odin. But yeah, this is a great setup for them. It's honestly a fantastic one. But alright. Let's see what we can actually do on that end now. They're starting to push to the middle again. Oh, 1 down, 2 down. Oh boy. That hurt. Aprox gets another 2 kills. Is already ready for another ball. Sets it even up. Yeah, and they're just... they're holding that thing. There's no way. Absolutely no way to break through this. Not with what they have. 1 down, 2 down. Bit of a heal coming in. Jumps forward. Actually doesn't even get this one. They have everybody taken down. Could go for the rest if they really wanted to, but they don't really need to go for one. Drax is the last man standing, and he also gets eliminated. Yeah, that's a 4-0. That's a fantastic start into the game right now. But yeah. Now, finally, it's time for Team Zonixx to buy again. They have fallen far behind in this. There's absolutely no doubt about it. Losing the third round in particular definitely hurt. But now they have enough money to basically force them to play another eco round that, in this case, they had very little chance of winning. Maybe if they have a few ults available, it's a different story, but that wasn't the case either. So now that Team Zonixx has a full buy available, maybe they have a chance to make that play. I have a bit of a look over to Alex. He's trying to get the snipe, and he takes Pan down. Pan is down. That's the operator eliminated, and already the knives are flying. As it's a little bit of a recovery attempt, and he steals the weapon away. That little fucker comes in and says like, nope, I am having that op. What's better than an op? 2 ops. Exactly. Alright, steals it away, trades out the weapons. Yeah, gets another kill against Aprox. Alex is crushing it. Jump. Oh, and Sim with the double kill. Comes in, simsalabim, and makes them disappear. Yeah, gets the easy kill in. I mean, first of all, of course, he sees the Omen teleport. Or the Omen Global takes him down. Can he get more kills? He has 2 already. Shuts the trap down. Still 3 against them. And, well, good ult. Down they go. 1 down. Oh my god. Nicely done here. Good job by Sim. Gets a few more kills. I mean, we got a quick another look at this one. He comes around the corner here. The ult forces, of course, the target out. He gets 1 kill. Reyna's around the corner. Bam. Quick headshot against her. And that wins them the round. And him, of course, a little bit of loot. 5-0. Dominant performance thus far by Valorando, gotta say. And again, all of this actually happened with Team Zonixx getting initially a few kills in. Alex actually got 2 kills and did fantastic. Stole the op away from the opponent too. And yeah, then Sim happened. That's pretty much what went on there. Now looking at weapons, they have, of course, make a couple of compromises again. Now Collisions is back to his Guardian plays. There's also a few light armors on their end. Pan is the one that's currently going for the op plays. I don't think he can do too much here. One body is out. Oh my god. Middle, on the other hand. Starting to get a bit spicy. And, well, Sim is still available. And he gets another kill as Zonixx is trying to rush through the sewers. And that means that the spike is currently in the middle. Pan gets the final kill in with his operator, takes Rux down. And guys, I don't know what to say, but holy shit. Valorando is absolutely dominating here. Now, we're not going to call this just yet, because keep in mind, we had a few games earlier on today where it seemed like one team would get heavily stomped and then the comeback happened round after round after round. In this case, on the other hand, Valorando is just absolutely stepping on the gas here. I mean, this goes here. Kind of on fire at this point. And this is another eco round. This is another round where Team Zonixx has to make adjustments, and, well, won't really be happy about that. Big commitment in the middle now. Only 1 man standing. Yeah, already 1 headshot. Yep, and at least the counter kill. Ultimate gets the kill, and they're immediately bringing it back, which obviously means that Sim is very well aware that he's going to get some company on B. Very likely. Starting to push through the window.
I know exactly where.
For the ult! Pan getting 1 kill in against Alex. Cypher is still up. Rumba comes out too. And there's a Resurrect. Holy shit, they're really trying to win this round, aren't they? Yeah, and they do. Just takes it down. That was an important one. They're trying to retake the point here. 2-4 versus 3 situation, so there's that. Okay, up into the top. Good kill. Yeah, Prox takes 2. All of a sudden, last man standing. What's going on here? They're trying to go for it. 3 available, and that's the end of Rax, and that's another point on the board for Valorando. And that was a big commitment there from Team Zonixx eventually. I mean, they even used the Sage ult to try and win that round after they initially smelled blood in the water and thought that they had a weakness discovered on the other side. For this round at least, they got the money to go for a full buy, but 7-0? Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. They need a little bit of momentum here. I mean, weapons are just being dropped all over the place now. They're definitely using everything they have. Pan and Ultimate both have operators now. No, Alex has one too, so he's playing with an op as well. But good luck going up against those two. One is holding out A long, the other one is currently still sitting in the middle. So right here, Ultimate is going to try and see if he can maybe get something done. He immediately shifts the angle slightly as he sees the eye coming out. The wall is also being used. Quickly, and there is the kill. Kill against Gobelante. A little bit of remove by Pan, by the way, in the meantime. And he's trying to cover this. Also gets the cluster grenades out. Holds the angle again. Yeah, I got a little bit shocked over here. But still, 5 versus 4 for them now. Damn, and Rux is down too. Chris comes in and is just saying, no, not on my watch. Talking about watch, we currently have Aprox watching the middle. And goes down. Zonixx takes Chris. Sim with a counter kill against Zonixx. All of a sudden, 3 versus 2. 3 versus 2. And theoretically, even the chance to go for the ult on... Yeah! On Ocolicious. He doesn't use it. Instead, he gets the kill against the operator player without it. 2 versus 2 setup now. 2 versus 2 setup. And talking about operators, we still got Alex over here. Are they gonna push up or are they gonna go? Oh my god, no. Don't make in favor of moving into that position. So now instead, there's the ult out from Cypher, trying to see what they can do with this. But the op is still in play. Op is still in play as they're playing up top at the window. Satchel jumping in. Jump straight into the headshot. Alright, the op play. Ooh, that one scratched it. Yeah. Not now. Not this time. Finally, a point on the board. It was about time here. Nicely done. Aprox with 14 kills to 3. Former CS player. Just rocking it over here together with Sim. The two of them absolutely dominant. But still, good job here in the last round from Alex. Those were some important kills. Now, of course, it doesn't really put a dent into the economy of Valorando just yet. But winning a couple of rounds in a row would definitely help that a little bit. But again, we still have Pan over here. Trying to see if someone is pushing through. Not happening just yet. A little bit of a safe play in the middle as well. We obviously have the ults already. Ocolicious is actually getting the kill against Ultimate, so that was already a good start here in the middle. We still have a wall from Aprox as he immediately goes again. Go for a quick revive here, no problem. Especially since Brimstone also has this ult up. You kind of want to have him in this game now. Problematic for the attackers is that Cypher has fallen and Sage doesn't have the ult ready anymore, so that's a problem. Talking about problems, Chris, if he just peeks left, yeah, well, doesn't even have to. Pan is already ready with the operator and gets the kill for them instead. Things are starting to really spiral out of control here, I want to say. And trying to hold the position a bit. Once they peek up there, he should be able to get at least a few shots connected, if not getting the kill. And yep, that's exactly where they're gonna go. Aprox! Yeah. Has to get the shot in. Can't quite connect it. Needs to be careful, but still gets one! Doesn't get the second. Does it matter though? It kinda does. 2 versus 3. Alex comes in.
Prepared for hellfire!
And here we go. Ult out from Brimstone. Brimstone moving in now from the side.
Out of charge.
Wall is already up. Knows exactly where to go. Just around the corner, baby. Jet isn't here yet. Easy one for him. Yeah, 3 versus 1. Jet the only one left standing. And Pan takes Alex out. There's the defuse, and that's the 8th point on the board now for Valorando as they absolutely start to crush this first map of the best of 3. I don't really know what's going on with Aprox in particular. I'm not quite sure if our bad boy over here has a hot date in half an hour or something and needs to finish this one quickly, but he's playing out of his mind right now. 14 kills, 3 assists together with that. Boy's crushing. Great plays by him. And, well, currently look at 8-1. First half. I mean, again, once that we are swapping, we've seen teams fall apart there. Team Zonixx will probably remember. Alex actually gets the ult in. Alright. Good for him. Gets eliminated too, though. So Man still with the shots fired here. Yeah, switches it over. Gets taken down, and there's the revive now. All of a sudden, 5 versus 3. That might just be the moment where Team Zonixx brings it back. They are already on the A. They're trying to go for the plant. Get that one easily. And as we've been talking about Jet a little bit earlier, Jet gets the kill. Gets eliminated. And Rux is also down. Just as you think it's going to be an easy win for Team Zonixx, all of a sudden we have the defenders stepping it up. Alright. 2 versus 3. Got the advantage. Wall is up. Oh, nice. Good position, but Oculicious pays attention. 12 hit points over on Sim. Yeah, that's not happening. He knows it too. Oh? I think they told him. Yeah, but honestly, that one was a little bit closer there towards the end than expected. So that's the 2nd point on the board for Team Zonixx. Yeah, they can do a little bit more. I mean, just imagine them winning another 2 rounds. If that's possible for them, that would definitely make it recoverable in the second half. Money is still available. The only one that is suffering a little bit is Apex. He just doesn't have enough. Bought some stuff for the teammates earlier, so there's that.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
Okay. Going straight in for the cage. Yes, cage position over here is just so absolutely fucking fantastic. If you can go for this half smoke pretty much, you can always see the legs of the people that are trying to move in and then get the shots connected. And that's just absolutely great. So it's really tricky against a good Cypher player to push into B through this position. Which is one of the reasons why they're just simply saying, you know what, like screw it, we're not gonna do that. Instead we're gonna fall onto A. Obviously, still a Pan, but he has 50 hit points left. He already got quite a bit of a beating here. Now, we also have Sova with his ult. By the way, it's not the only thing over here. Ultimate is just around the corner to get potential kills. Holly! That's a lot of shit that's happening. They're really covering the angles at this point.
Smoke's down.
Pan is also holding the corridor towards short, so that's super easy for him as well. Still playing around the op here, and they are not willing to push in just yet. I mean, they're not making any moves. They're playing this out slow. Sage fading. Okay, there's one shot. Rux gets the kill against Chris. That's an important one, but Ultimate comes in for the counter. Immediately Pan in trouble. 50 HP still, and he's dead. He's actually dead, and we have a 2 versus 4. Okay, Team Zonixx were a little bit slow at the beginning, but now they are starting to wake up over here. 4 versus 2 situation on the map. And maybe now the opportunity to make a play. Oh, that's unlucky. Wow. Unlucky timing, baby. That couldn't have got any worse. Just as he tries to put the wall up, and then that happens. And there's just no time left. There's no time. There's the defuse, and that's that. Ah, great play. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Sage is sitting in the corner. She's trying to put up the wall so that they have a bit more time and put another obstacle into the opponent's path. And that's just exactly the moment where we see the pike around the wall. Aprox as well, thank you very fucking much. Comes in, gets the free kill. And now they're looking at 9 points on the board against 2. Last round in the half. Here we go. Full buys available, but no matter what, this is going to be a bit of an uphill battle. But again, even in this tournament, you already saw a crazier comeback. So there's always that. Alright, Chris already sniffing this out. And he goes for the ult. Tries to get the hit in. And he get the kill. He's trying. And he got some damage, but he wasn't able to get the kill. But he's not the only one who still has an ult up. We also have Pan still sitting topside with the Phantom, and he still has the Showstopper. So that's something that he could always use if he gets an opportunity. And talking about opportunity, there we go. Yeah, he gets the kill against Gobalante, but again, doesn't counter kill. Alright. We move towards A. Team Zonixx, they need a win here. Nice. Alex R gets one hit in. That's an important one. Ultimate is still sitting over here. It's A though, and Chris, he's sitting on the attack side. Oh, nice one. Gets a good kill in against Ocalicious. But Alex R takes ultimate down just as he moves in on the corner over here. Has another kill just from the border potentially, and with Sim being the last man standing and them knowing exactly where he is, there's very little that they can do. Good damage though. Really nicely done, but gets killed from behind. And well, that's the half, ladies. 9-2-3. So Team Zonixx at least able to get a few points on the board, but let's face it, Valorando find themselves in a very, very good position right now. Okay, Team Zonixx on the other hand, can they play
This goes
that?
here.
Yeah, Rax of course now in his element. Sitting on B,
That goes there.
and just simply get his traps connected over here. And play this slow. But, interestingly enough, the attack is actually moving over onto B. Normally you see a lot of pressure towards A in the first round, in the pistol round, not so much in this one. Instead they're trying to break through here. Obviously, the setup that Rax uses for a lot of these is very, very familiar to Pan and Chris. So they might try and use that to their advantage. We're seeing them now moving in slowly. Camera. There's nobody moving in just yet. Okay. There's already the half smoke. They're throwing it wide. Rux is a bit in trouble. 21 and gets wall banged and goes down. And that allows them, of course, to move in, and instead they're just simply shifting. Shifting the attention over into B, which could actually lead to another kill here. Oh, Jet walked into this one. Nice headshot. Well done. Chris with a great headshot. And all of a sudden, Valorando also covering the back here, starting to rotate towards A. And honestly, Team Zonixx is just moving the entire time, reacting to what's happening on the map here. But Chris isn't done yet. With the 13 hit points that he has left, he's starting to move in. Not making any big plays though. The big plays on the other hand are being made on A, where everybody is dead and dying with the exception of our Sage player. Valorando is the only one who's going up against 3. 1v3 situation for him. Feel fine, feel air. Let's go. One good hit connected, but of course now that also means that they have a bit of an idea where exactly he is sitting. And yeah, very exposed bomb spot there too. Play game is on point, and yeah, no chance. One from the left, one from the right, one comes in from right in front of him, and yeah, a nice pincer movement. That was a good job by Valorando, and that puts them with 10-3 points now in a fantastic spot.
Right
Yeah,
here.
again, that's the 3 points that they need. And they are in a situation now, of course, where they also have the superior resources, which translates directly into better weapons. The armor alone on every single hero right now and every single agent is just great. The shoddy for Gobalante over here. And off we go.
Smoke's down. Molly.
Scenario already in the middle. And they're trying to push through here. I mean, the Reyna setup. Go for the blind. Just waiting that out in the corner. The Roomba is in. Oh! Pan comes in with a kill. Tries to go for another. Gets the C4 out. And gets the kill against Gobalante. They're trading kills over here. But the situation, of course, is getting worse and worse for Team Zonixx. Valorando is winning another round and is sitting at 11 points to 3. Absolutely crushing the opposition. That was a great move towards the top. I mean, honestly, when you go up against the Roomba, you're always tempted to just simply aim for that thing and take it down. And that's usually the moment where a good race player will poke around the corner and then try to go. And you really have to make the choice what you shoot. You will die to one of the two. And in this case, there was just like too much going on. He also was double checking a bit what's happening there with the cluster grenades. So fantastic play from Pan again. He's been really stepping it up completely. Like, that kid is just crushing here. Really good shots by him. Good utility that he is using. Now they're pushing over Again, interestingly enough, not really a lot going on here with the Cypher traps. So this time we're not seeing a lot from them. Okay. So let's see how exactly Rax is gonna play this one. Because he's already slipped out. Triggers the cage. That's all they can do. Gets the camera out to get a bit of a peek. Yeah, not much more happening than that though. But in the middle, Gobelante is also sitting there. So it's a bit more of a poke towards B that we're currently seeing from them. We still have, of course, Jet sitting on A, trying to play this slow, but the main aggression is really happening through the middle once again. Exactly what we're seeing here. And there's obviously that double cover that they have, where Reyna and Sage are both trying to hold the window. And so far, that's definitely working. But it will get tricky pretty quickly here, especially since also Sova is still sitting over on B and waiting to push through the cage potentially. A little poke around here. And they all... Oh! Ultimate with one. Counter kill against him. And Rax is down as they're storming onto the point. Yeah, B is under pressure. And there's gonna be a light down. Plan already came through. Zonixx gets one though. Good for him. But is not able to connect more than that. And that leaves us with only Alex standing. He has his Vandal here in play. Wall is already
You will
down.
not kill
There's
my
a Raz too. It gets worse. But he gets a kill. He gets the double. Alright, daddy's home, baby. Yeah, Pan. Oh my god, seriously. That kid, 12-2-3, everybody. That is insane. It just seemed for one moment as if maybe, just maybe, the plays would be made. The comeback initiated, but yeah, not quite. I mean, this is where they still had hope, right? Alex moves up. There's the Raz right there. Gets the easy one. Gets the second. 2 down. And of course, from here on out, then turned against them again. But still, was a good start at least. But the one-on-one, bit too much to handle. Pan now with his ult up thanks to the kills that he got last round. Also, in terms of weaponry, they had to make compromises. Then it bad. But here comes the ult. Pan comes in. Pan coming in and gets the kill. Zonixx down. That's 2 eliminated already. Ultimate at least falls as Okolicious gets a kill in. He's low though. He's low though. Has to go for the heal. It's still... Oh my god. Chris gets the kill. Chris gets that double. And guys, that leaves us with only one man standing. Rax on the defense side moves in with the Ares. Yeah, 1 versus 4. This looks like game 1 is a double. That's the lead. The lead for Valorando. They take it 13-3, crushing defeat for Team Zonixx on the first map of the best of 3. Game number 2 in our final best of 3 today. Valorando crushing the first map against Team Zonixx and doing a great job there. Winning it in the end with a 13-3 score as we're heading into the second map. We understand now. And yeah, it's time for Team Zonixx to bring it back here and show what they are made of. Because let's face it, if they are struggling on this one as well, then this could end with a very quick 2-0 for Valorando, who this time are starting things off on the attacker side.
Yes,
we had some insane plays in the last round. I mean, Aaprox in particular, which is absolutely crushing it together with Pan, who this time plays Jet. So Pan actually on Jet instead of Raze, so a few adjustments made to the map here. They got Okolicious again on his Reyna, Rax as usual on his Cypher, already securing B spot over here. Sorry, A spot on Ascent. But yeah, time to shine and time to party. Let's go. Let's see who takes it. Pan peeking a little bit into B. Reyna is currently sitting in that corner over there. We have a little bit of action and movement through the middle, of course, as well. Nobody really making any big plays just yet. Alright, gets a little bit of a smoke out. He just wants to be careful here towards the middle. And off we go. That's an interesting wall from Aaprox. Alright, a little bit late, but apparently Aaprox is boosting himself up over the little window over here. The problem for him, of course, is that Zonixx apparently saw that one coming already and takes him down. He's not the only one, so 2 are eliminated on the attacker side, and Team Zonixx is starting off with a couple of sweet kills for themselves. And that might actually continue as Chris is now moving in. really careful, but gets the headshot in, and Zonixx is down.
Deploying drone.
Alright, drone comes out too. Yeah. And there's another one. Nice and easy. Okay, great plays by Chris. He gets 2 kills in for the team. Oh, and the third one. Nicely done. That round looked like it would be tough, but Chris is stepping up to the plate. Kills 3 in a row. And if he goes down here, he's still in a great spot. A little bit of extra damage would, of course, be absolutely neat. But boy, what a play there. Rax is sitting topside. He gets the kill against Sim. Well played. Good for him. Problem is that Chris also... Yeah, Chris takes down Orcolicious. Yeah. That's an invitation for Rax to secure the kill, and he's not letting that one go. Jet is still up. Question, of course, is can he kill her? Jumping around. Oh, Pan! Pan screwing it up a little bit. Not getting the shots connected, and Rax wins the first round for his team. But again, things started off with a double kill, and we're going to take a quick look at that again. So first of all, the move around the corner here, after he killed Omen, and then the quick headshot right there. Yeah, it was really well done. Good start from Chris, but it's Rax who finishes the round and takes the point for Valorando. So a little bit of a better opening into map number 2 than we saw in the previous one. Good for them. Obviously gives them the opportunity to also invest into some proper weapons for now. We got a Bulldog for Gobolante, and also 3 Spectres.
This goes here.
So yeah, good start for them. And yeah, pretty impressive first round, I gotta say though. Initially, great start for Valorando, then the triple kill, quad kill actually in the end for Chris. But Rax able to get 2. Alright. Time to shine. In the middle, yeah, Zonixx already opening things up with a kill against Pan. That's always nice. He's a bit low on HP, but he still follows it up with a second kill. Gets a third, gets a fourth, and gets the heal. Jesus, what a setup here, Zonixx. Flawless victory in round 2. Yeah, let's take a quick look at that again. So he gets the kill. It's a 65 HP. Comes around. Gets 1. 5 hit points left. And nobody gets a hit in against him. I mean, damn, son. Obviously, all of them just running pistols in that round. But still, they couldn't connect a single shot against him. And with 5 hit points, he was able to get all of that done. So now Operator is also ready, and Alex is on the defender side looking towards the B position in an attempt to get the first shot connected here. Zooms in hard. Is anybody peeking around the corner though? So far not happening, but off we go. They're gonna make the peek eventually. Shouldering it a little bit, baiting out the shot. Well done. Pan gets the kill against Orcolicious. Well played. Yeah, they get damage in against Alex himself. They just shoulder, they bait out the shot, and then they get the kills connected. Sim now with a drop on Zonixx. That's 2 down for Valorando. Sorry, 2 down for Team Zonixx. Valorando. There's another one. Pan unstoppable at this point. Last man standing, Rax over on A. Honestly, there's nothing more frustrating for a Cypher player than when nobody gives a shit about your bomb strike. Nothing more frustrating. You're sitting there, you have your cage in position, you have you have pretty much all your traps set up, you have the camera connected, and nobody gives a fuck. Everybody's just like going to the other side, and you're just sitting there twiddling your thumbs, and there's nothing that you can do. That was a decent one against Ultimate here, and that's a weapon. Nice. Rax can try and save this one. Bomb is obviously ticking. I mean, this round will one way or another end in favor of Valorando, but if Rax can get a few more kills in, that would be great. They're chasing him down hard. They really want to take him, and they do. So that round hurt a little bit on the economy for Team Zonixx. And obviously that's an additional 200 credits too. Yeah, Pan now with his own Operator. So far so good. And off to the races. Has his ult ready as well. As always, the perfect setup. You got the ult on Jet, and you got the Operator. Literally, whatever happens, you are in a good position for it. Obviously, unless you just like run around the corner and do insta headshot or anything. But still. So over here, trying to control middle for now. Doubt that a lot of them are gonna peek against him here. Yeah, smoked out already as is. Jumps down. And is aiming straight for it. Yeah, nobody's gonna take that peek. Instead, Oculicious takes the kill against Aprox. Peeking onto B. Yeah, that didn't do anything. Now we have a little bit more action happening around here, and Alex gets the hit against Chris. Nice. Puts the wall up right away, but it's 2 down now on Valorando's side. Yeah, great round thus far for them. But Ultimate gets the kill against Zonixx. Alright, so at least getting a bit of action going here. Ultimate is looking for more, is starting to slowly also pressure it towards the market. Yeah, and gets another headshot. Really good pre-aim from him. Really nice crosshair placement. I mean, that's the easiest headshot of his life. Well done. Still has to face off, of course, against the rest of the lineup here, especially since to his right we currently have Rax. Slowly trying to go for the smokes. And a bit of an aggressive push out. That's happening from Oculicious as Reyna's starting to move in. But Rax is the one. Oh my god, beautiful kill. Beautiful kill against Pan, but Ultimate follows up and gets the counter kill. It's exactly what he needs to do here, of course. Does his job. 2 versus 2 setup still. And Alex with his operator is trying to just peek in. If anybody just moves out there a little bit, he's gonna get the kill, and he does! Alex falls. 1 versus 1. Oculicious. Oculicious. Ah, Sim! No HP, no problem. Comes in, grabs the operator, gets the kill. I honestly didn't believe it. Reyna nearly on full HP here. I had lost a few, granted, but still. Sim was down to the red and gets eliminated. 2-2.
This should do.
Yeah, map number 2, ladies. Valorando is in the lead, and they're starting to build up a little bit more momentum here on the last map. Pan now still with the operator. Bit of an eco round that we now see for Team Zonixx. They got a Bucky, they got a Marshall, 2 Buckies actually. So they invested a little bit of money. And Pan is now switching over towards A. And this time, they're committing. That's the ult. Pan with the ult. Camera's already in. That's the only one over there. Yeah. Yeah, and they are about to get there. Already hiding underneath the floorboards. Jumps up. Wants to kill, doesn't get it. Falls back down and goes for the smoke. Just going for some of the delay tactics. Door's already closed, and they are completely zoning them off here. Gets open up. Bomb's ticking. Time's ticking. Could try and jump in again. Has to be careful. Block side towards the door again. Jumps up around the corner. Nobody there. Nothing to be done here just yet. Still peeking a little bit. Nobody here, at least not yet. Rax is ready though. Always swing around the corner, but Alex gets 2. Sim takes him down. Yeah, good start. The eco round, not too bad just yet for them. 3 versus 3 situation now. Oh, Jet nearly falling. Rax wants the kill. The Bucky.
No charges left.
Ooh, ultimate against Comandante, and they take it. Time's working in their favor. Attackers, they are winning it. And the defenders all wiped off the map. Rax dying to the explosion. The lead for Valorando. The lead is in. Whew. Here come the off now. Last round was an eco round, so now Team Zonixx has enough to buy. Pan and Alex, again, 2 operator players for the 2 teams here. And, well, there we have this angle again. They played this already previously, and they're doing it again, so they can go over the wall. And it works! Pan with a kill! Takes down 1. The counter kill against them, though, but the operator player is out of commission at least. So that was a big one. That's one of the really nice wall boosts that we've now seen in action a few times already. They tried to make it work earlier, and actually Pan fell down and lost 20 HP because of it. But in this case, it worked out wonderfully well. Valorando is trying to get some kills in. Can't connect though. Delicious takes Aprox down at the same time. So again, the attackers down 1 player. They still have some ults ready. Especially Chris over here. Of course, still his own ult set up. Rax. Camera's already down. Oh, double kill! Rax, no mercy. He had a pretty bad game earlier. Really bad one, but now he is more than coming through for his team on the defender side. I mean, multiple rounds now where he was just absolutely crushing the numbers. Sim gets a kill against Zonixx, but still, at the end of the day, he's the last man standing for them, so that doesn't make his job any easier. He has the spike, but what
Careful now.
here? He's trying to cover his retreat a little bit with some traps that he's setting. Has an ult now too, but it doesn't really help him too much. He's still in a 1 versus 3 setup. Even just a plant would be great for them, because that would secure them another 1,500 credits in total. And he could get that plant. I mean, Reyna is the one that he will most likely go up against first. Okolicious is already starting to slowly move over towards B side. And the plan should come through. And he does.
Out of charges.
He can get the cage in, and does. About the edges here a little bit. And Sim is already trying to swing over. Oh, yeah, and there it is, the kill. Gets the ult down, but that's a bit of a waste. Okolicious already has him pushed through once the kill against Rax happened, and they can go for the defuse. They're going for the tie again. 3-3. I like it. Close. Much closer than the last round. And they're delaying it a little bit to get the operator. Even checking for the skin here. Which one is more pretty? Which one are we going for? Alright. So, what else? Valorant passes the op over. Money in that. Pan could go for an op. And he does. He does go for an op. Are they going to try for the same play again? It honestly seems like they will. Pan is already in position. He's just saying, alright, baby, where's my wall? I guess in this case, Sage might actually save it. But yeah, you don't really want to be too predictable over here. But they definitely could. They were already thinking about it. So maybe the setup of Pan against Reyna. One jump! Alright.
I got the spike.
Spike is already in. You don't get the easy kill or anything, but look at the amount of ults
Spike
that
dropped.
we have. Up on the UI. Tons of ults are up here. And still, Chris, by the way, still has his own ult ready. I didn't really mention it again earlier. There's Alex, by the way, just waiting for Chris to make a wrong move and peek out a bit too much. And so far that hasn't happened. But we have, oh my god, Zonixx again. 2 kills. Yeah, 2 against 4 now. Wall is up too as they're starting to move out. Better angle for them, obviously. Gobalante got up rocks, but that's pretty much all that's happening here. And that leaves Chris in the situation where he's like, well, shit. What am I going to do now? I'm trying to get a kill, but where do you go from there? That's tough times right there. They get the spike. I mean, again, he can still get the spike. The problem is, can he even make it towards one of the points? Maybe on B, if he gets a kill, then he has a chance. But this is just a shitty position to be in. What are you going to do here? Best thing to do is honestly just like save the money, try and save your weapon, and hold on to it. But yeah, they're not chasing him down or anything just yet. But oh boy. 13 seconds. It should be an easy one to him to recover. Not really a big problem or anything, but yeah, there we go. Alright. Another point for Team Zonixx. Yeah, they're getting there. They had a tough first map. Let's be honest about it. It was a rough map for them. Split. Not quite the best territory for them. But here on Ascent, things are looking a little bit better. There's not enough money. Not enough money for full buys by any means for the attacker side, so they really have to make a choice of whether or not they want to commit in any way. And it seems like they are going to get themselves a couple of Spectres here, but nah, it's going to be a bit of an eco round. Now, Chris has more than enough money, so he can at least go for Vandal and try. Well, he still has the Vandal from the previous round, so he's the only one. I cannot try to go for a few plays here. By the way, the operator is alright. One's taken down and immediately stopped. Getting the little bit of a scout there around the corner, and at least helps them to buy a little bit more time. Push the operator back a little bit more. But of course the angle is still there. And are they really pushing in for that? That's the bigger question. Feels like they're trying to. Wall is out. Alex had enough. Yeah, slows down on the other side, and they're really controlling this quite nicely, I gotta admit. A little bit of a poke happening also. Gobalante had to retreat too. It's a bit of a tricky spot to be in. I mean, again, your opponent is already playing more or less an eco. Going at least up against Chris with a Vandal. And he's obviously one the one gonna try to push in.
Revealing area.
It's not gonna be easy by any means. Area gets revealed, he's on hold. Okay, we know exactly where he is. And they're starting to stop. Trying to get the kill. Pan takes Zonixx, but Alex is not stopping. Kill after kill, takes Chris down too. Very little to do here. Now, we still got, well, for a second, we still had Pan there. Pan he had his ult, but again, you're not going to use it in that situation. They got 2 kills, that's all that they got. But there's Potty. 5-3. 5-3 on the defender side for them right now. So off we go. What else do we get? We currently are looking at full buys. Pan finally back in business with an operator. Rax with 8 kills. I mean, on the defender side, he is currently crushing. Question is always, are they moving on the side, yes or no? He's back on A, securing the position here. They're shifting things up a little bit now as well. Lots of ult available. Ultimate, by the way, has his ultimate. Ooh, Aprox down already. Oh, Colicious! He gets the important kill. A little bit of a battle. Pan actually takes Colicious down.
Kill my allies.
Needs to be careful as well. Oh, Pan! Yeah, the resurrect was there. Pan gets a little bit too greedy. So it's like, right, boys, I got this. Jumps over and tries to hit the timing where both of them are vulnerable. Problem is, he doesn't. So that's that. 5-3. Old use. I mean, it looked for just a second like a good move, but not so much. Ultimate at least gets 1 kill. Gobalante comes in for the counter. And in the meantime, Chris, as the cage comes through, could together with Rax go for... Oh my god, Rax takes Chris down. Oh! And Sim goes down too. I mean, again, Rax at least falls, but then the wall bang. They got the spike planted, but that's 6 points to 3 now in map number 2. Alright, ladies. Seems like Team Zonixx is back. I was a bit worried after the first map. I really was. But yeah, they're back to business and they're here to play. Still enough money for the attackers to buy themselves weapons. Only difference is Aprox. Actually, to be fair, Pan doesn't really have too much either. Both of them have to make a couple of adjustments. Could go for the light armor if they really wanted to, and that's exactly what they do. Proper buys, just make a bit of a sacrifice on the armor instead. And let's have it. Sitting here in the middle. Obviously, Alex. He gets the first shot. Nowhere to run! That's a problem, though. Right here. Oh, beautiful kill against Delicious. Yeah, he gets the initial one, but then there's immediate counter. Pan is now also eliminated, though. Chris still sitting over here. And it's a 1 versus 3. Yeah, all of a sudden they're back. Get set up. Ultimate gets the kill in. Ruck's the last man standing. And he also gets eliminated. Ultimate the one to finish the job. Another point on the board for Valorando. Yeah, 2 more rounds left, so it's up to Valorando at this point. 4 rounds secured, that's definitely the case. They could even bring it to a tie in the first half if they have an opportunity here. Money for this round, not really a big problem. Pan didn't really make a reinvestment into armor. He's still Gucci over here. Alex and Pan, the 2 op players, still gonna play this one out. And especially when we're looking towards Alex. He's looking at that angle again that we've already seen from him previously. And of course, we also have to account a little bit for what Pan is doing over here. Still waiting for a move on Reyna's side. Don't really think that that's happening anytime soon. But yeah, Alex already gets pushed back a little bit. Falls back. Not really looking at that. Oh, but this is gonna get interesting in just a second. Reyna might actually just move out and have a bit of... And she does! And Okolicious is saying, thanks a lot. I'll take this one. So that's the opening frag right there. And again... Alex, exactly know where he is, and they're pushed back a little bit. Map control is really taken by Valorando right now. They've already established a presence in the middle of the map, which is always awesome here. But Zonixx, he is just getting another kill for his team. And he wants another one and might actually get it. And gets eliminated by Chris, but that was a close call, to be absolutely honest. That was really a close call. That could have backfired so heavily. But they are now moving on to A, and they have a really good position here. Already poking around a bit. You can see that the defenders are thinking that's going to be a beat, which is not the case. So yeah, there's the heal. And a bit of a slowdown. They're really going for Sage from every angle that they can currently find here. Alex falls, has no chance, which leaves 2 defenders standing, and they're making their way over to A slowly. But they're up against 3. Wall is down. Rax obviously crushing it so far in this game, and they're moving up to the top. Rax and Gobalante, the 2 top fraggers in this game for them. Full on weaponry, no problems right now. But can they get it? Camera is still there, so that's good for them. A bit of an idea, but good luck trying to get that, especially since Chris is currently wrapping around. Try to hold it at the top. 1 for 1 kill. Gobalante the only one staying, and Chris takes it easily, no problem. Comes in from the top, gets a shot connected, and takes him down. 6 to 5. Clutch again. We're going for the tie here. They want to. They want to go for the tie at this point. What's the money situation? Well, not too bad, but Team Zonixx doesn't have enough for an operator. No op for them. Pan the only one. Look at the ults. 4 ults for them. Alright. Prime time, party time. Yeah, well, last round and a half, so if you don't use it now, then when, right? Aprox sitting over there. In tight. Nobody poking out. I mean, at this point, Team Zonixx, they are fully aware, of course, that Pan still has the operator, so you can't really do anything against them. Gotta be a bit careful here. Slow approaches all over. Aprox just peeks around the corner, gets a couple of blind shots, tries to connect one.
I have the spike.
A little bit of a floating setup. That's honestly what happens when you do enough yoga. That's pretty much what's going on there. If you do enough yoga, you just float like that. Alex! Who needs an operator? Give me a Vandal, baby. He gets 2 kills in before he's finally taken down. Yeah, it's a 3 versus 4.
I know exactly
I just beat Team Zonixx.
You
win.
will not kill my
Yeah, and then again, there's always the revive, right? So there's that. Ultimate takes Zonixx down. Rax is sitting over on B and it's just like shit. Colicious. As Rax is starting the rotation. Rax has to be careful with the rotate. He could actually fall into... He could run right into Chris here. Problem is also, since he is currently abandoning A, it's a bigger setup. Yeah, Rax goes down, and this is a 2 versus 3 now in favor of the attacker side. Valorando is already moving towards A. We got the plant in. A little bit of more poke happening. Chris goes down against Ocolicious. Also back in the 150. Has the ult ready too. And there it is. Ult is ready, but he's the last man standing. Time to shine. Can we do that though? Goes for the blind. Doesn't do anything. Nobody here. Fakes it. Goes for long. Tries to get one. Gets it. Aprox again. Again. Always Aprox here. Gets another kill. It is tied, ladies. The tie in this second map. And it's defender's time. Valorando on the defender's side now in the next pistol round. Alright, shit's happening. Ocolicious with 11 kills for his team. Look at the assists, by the way. 7 assists for Gobalante. Not only is he high up the kill board, he also has by far the most assists in the game. Aprox with the wall on the defender side, but you can see again a little bit of a difference here in what the teams were buying. A little bit more utility for Alex R on the spike. And off we go. Oh, look at that push out over there on B. Camera already eliminated. Trying to be a little bit more aggressive around this, but with Rax putting the camera in play and knowing exactly where they are. Just pushing back for now. Talking about knowing exactly where they are. Over here the wall is up, as everybody is committing utility. Yeah, they're trying to break through. Showing their hand a little bit on where they want to go. So at this point, Team Zonixx has literally just run into a wall. Few times. Also talking about running into a wall. Chris is just sitting right there at the side. Pan already got a kill. They are just right walking past Chris at this point. He gets one, but he gets eliminated. Oh my god. Rax still standing. So is Reyna. 2 versus 3. No heals available. Reyna with the spike. Rax trying to cover here. And Brimstone is slowly coming in. Oh. No HP left over here for Pan. 22. Oh, and he goes down. No shot. 2 versus 2. 2 versus 2, but the gist is up. They know they're on A. They know they're on A, and they're already moving in. Ultimate, the first one. Camera is up. Rocks. Oh, the headshot. Headshot is in. Only Reyna. Oh, unlucky. They come in and they take the easy kill. Ultimate with 3 kills this round. Their lead for the defenders. 7-6. Valorando, ladies and gentlemen.
Right here.
Yeah. They win the important one. They win the opening round. Pistol is theirs. And that means money, 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 money. Where's my money, bitch? Full on Breaking Bad style. Armor's there. The Bulldog, the Spectres. Rax with a shotty. If he can go for the close quarters, he has a chance to get a few kills in. We saw it previously. Currently sitting towards B, where he would go up against Aprox, who's at least running his Spectre, of course. Well, let's see. Alright, they're pushing through over to A. Spike is in the middle. Trying to go into the point. Vision is there. Alright, those down. Sim gets a kill. No counter.
Healing you.
Well done. Yeah, there's even a wall over to B. Rax is sitting right behind this one. He's trying to break through. He has the shotty. And
Message sent.
straight into the face. Shoots the head off. Yeah, it's only two standing. 5 versus 2. Doesn't get much better than that. Even the switch over to the shotty for Aprox right now. Given the circumstances and the position that he's playing in, that's actually not even a bad one. Valorant comes around, gets the kills against Par. Nice headshots here. Well played. Gets himself also a proper weapon. Can he get it a little bit more? That's the question. 2 versus 4. I mean, again, attacker side still in trouble, but at least they get a couple of kills in over here, right? Time's ticking. 35 seconds. They don't have the spike. Full on spike control in the middle of the map for the defenders.
Revealing area.
Valorant might actually just be able to end up in a bit of a duel here. Well, instead, it's not him. Seems like Zonixx is the one. Yeah, not only running into one, he ran into a few. And Ultimate gets the kill against Sova, which means this round's over. 8-6. Yeah, they win the 2 initial rounds. Big question is, can Team Zonixx now with proper weaponry come back into it? Because they really have to. It's a 2-point lead. It's definitely something that you can recover from. On the ultimate points, I mean, Oculicious, he's 1 out before he gets his ult. Same is also true for Brimstone, though. Brimstone ult against the attackers is always great. You can interrupt the... First of all, you can interrupt the res if it comes to that. Doesn't really seem likely, since Alex is only 2 out of 7 ult points that he needs for it. But a plant, for example, would always be something that you can deny with it. Yeah, Aprox slows it down. Knows that they're coming over here. Probably going to throw a wall down at some point, too. An opposite play. Gets the barrier in. Just like slows them down a little bit more. Still having Sim sitting here. Has a few of his traps up. Position for him to also be in. Just like pokes a little bit. Tries to cover the angle. And, oh, there's eventually going to be a bit of a play. Chris takes Valorant down. That one's important. Nothing happening over here just yet. But what they definitely have is Aprox falling. Ultimate gets the counter kill, so that one was important. Joe is also still up. Trying to hold the spot. Pan with this operator. Already snuck past a little bit. And the kill as Ultimate moves into the middle. Gets once again another triple. Puts the smokes down. There's only one man standing, and Sim is finishing the job, taking Omen down. Ultimate is just, I mean, seriously, he is so important for them right now. This is the 2nd round in a row now that he got a triple kill. It's getting kind of crazy. I mean, every single time it seems like there's maybe a chance for Team Zonixx to come back into this one. They're getting just hammered into the ground. He's just like a brick wall that they keep running into. 15 kills. Insane. Honestly insane. He's just finishing the job there, time and time again. And this is the important... I mean, honestly, this was the round that is the most tricky one, because your opponent is outgunning you. So, right now, Valorando winning this is insane. And they get the insta-kill. They get Oculicious. Pan is able to get the shot connected. This is fucking fantastic for them. I mean, seriously, this is nuts. Right now, 9-6, and there's another eco round for Team Zonixx. They are very, very seriously falling behind. And it's problematic to say the least. It's not an easy situation to recover from by any means. I mean, they're gonna try. We're already seeing them pushing on the spot, but another one falls. We got Gobelante trying. Ultimate got another kill. Zonixx is in there too. It's a 5 versus 2 now. Rans, yeah, Pan. He can't stop, won't stop. Aprox is sitting in the middle. Honestly, the only man standing is still Rax. There's a bit of a heal coming in. And there's the kill against Rax. Flawless victory in that eco round that Team Zonixx just played out. So they didn't get anything. They didn't get any kills. Couldn't recover any weaponry. They have enough money to buy now. I mean, duh, that's exactly why they played the eco round in the first place. But they couldn't really put a dent into the economy of Valorando. And now they are 4 points behind. Still something you can recover from. But yeah, it's gonna be tough. I mean, at least we now have also an operator over here for Alex. And they're trying to boost him up a little bit. Doesn't really seem to be working the way that they intended to. Hashtag got lucky. There's a couple of boost positions that you have on the map, and we've seen a few of them used already. In this case, it didn't quite work out. Very aggressive push out, by the way, from Brimstone. Yeah, but he gets the kill. He gets one. Ultimate is able to get 1 kill. They get 2 kills. And it's a 3 versus 3 on the map. And Jet is still standing. Oh, close call. Didn't connect the shot here. I gotta be careful too. Back out. Let's get a few hits connected with the pistol. 2 men standing against 3. Seems like Valorando is back at it. Zonixx comes in and finishes the job. Pan is dead. Jet is down. Sage the only one still in play, but it's Aprox. And Aprox has been absolutely crushing people. He's been kicking ass the entire time. Goes up against 2. Be careful, but yeah, it's a bit too much for him. There's honestly too much to ask. The guy's been playing out of his mind, don't get me wrong, but at some point... yeah. At some point, it's too much. 7-10. Alright. Team Zonixx, can they get back into it? Still enough money for the defenders. Double. It's 3 operators in play now. 2 operators for Valorando. Yeah, they got 1 on Ultimate, holding the middle, and they got another one on Jet. On
Nowhere to run!
Alright. There's the ult. Gobelante trying to get the kill connected. Can't get it done over here. Ultimate is still sitting in the middle. He has his own ult up, by the way, too. So that's another thing that we have to consider here as well. Doesn't use it. They have 4 ults up. 4 ultimates.
Smoke's down.
Alright, smoke's going down. Sitting in the middle. Careful, they're pushing through the smoke at this point. At least they're thinking about it. So that's falling back again. A little bit of a B move. Middle and B, that's what they're
Out of charges.
They're all falling back.
Open up the sky.
Alright, there's the ult. Trying to flush them out. Not happening. Fell back. Oh, good kill. Gets 1 kill. Gets taken out by Alex. 1-over-1. 4 versus 4 situation. They're trading the kills. Aprox is sitting in the corner here. Looking for an angle. Doesn't really get it. And gets completely smoked out. Nicely done. Only Pan. It's only Pan. Moves in, moves out. Screw it. Nah, he's gonna fall back. He has an operator. There's no way he's gonna risk this one. Yeah, it's not happening. Yeah, he tries to peek around. He's just going to check if he can maybe pick another one off, but he's not gonna push into this. If they try and hunt him down, move straight into his line of sight, maybe, but he is not going to make any aggressive moves here. And I honestly doubt that we're gonna see it happening from Team Zonixx either, not with Omen having just no HP. There was no time for a resurrect at any point. Nothing happening there. Soba didn't use his ult either. So Team Zonixx is now starting to take a few points here. And it's important. It's really important. They fell so far behind. It was 10-6. They were 4 behind. Now they're going to win another one right here. So they are going to be 2 points short of a tie. Definitely still something that they can recover from. This could be the last map. I said before, Valorando is in the lead. They crushed them in the first map. They absolutely crushed them. 13-3. Very, very different game what we're seeing now. Still enough money. Attackers got enough cash. Zero problems. Valorant going for the armor here. They have plenty. So do the defenders. Only difference, Pan. Interesting enough, Pan actually not even committing to a light armor. Keeps the 700. Alright. It's gonna go into an op battle anyways. Pan already sitting tight over here. Yeah, again, they're trying to go through B. We've been doing it a few times now. Yeah, one cage is already up. Yeah, moves back right away. Yeah, blind came through, and they are trying to push into the position. Cage is already in. Super careful now. It's not the only thing. We got one kill against Rax already, but Reyna is still sitting there too. Yeah, it's getting a bit
Blocking sight.
Blocking the side for now.
You will not kill my allies.
Resurrect is in. Nice, I like it. Alex brings Rax back. Oh, Aprox down. Yeah, again. Go Valorant with the big boy plays here. Another setup over here, and Chris gets the counter kill. Still, Sage is down again. Sim. Oh, Collisions takes Chris. Chris gets another one. Pan gets the kill. 2v2. 2 versus 2. Sim has a chance. He might actually get the shot in over here.
I know exactly what.
Nah! And he gets it! Tries to go for the spray transfer. Rax is the only one standing. He's going up against Pan here.
Spike.
Off we go. 1 versus 1. Camera is out. Rax sets it up. Hides underneath. Pan is trying to make his way in slowly. Where's the camera? Yeah, and he gets the connect. Dart is in. Alright. Smoke is out. Oh, Pan. Nice. Right between the eyes, baby. 11-8. Important round for them. 2 missing. 2 rounds missing, and they saved the op. And they got the money. I mean, generally speaking, there is still more or less enough money for everybody on Team Zonixx to make the play. The problem that they really have is if they lose this round, then the last one is going to be an absolute fucking disaster. Rax has a sheriff. It's pretty much all that he can afford. Hoping, of course, for the initial kill, so that they can get a little bit of, well, just like taking a bit of loot. At this point, it's all about the loot. Whew. It's getting rough over here. Game 3 is an option.
To run.
Okay. Sova already with the play. Trying to connect some damage. Instead, Chris comes in and drops him. Sorry, Zonixx comes in. Kill for a kill, though. They went for the trade. Resurrect is possible. Technically speaking, a res is definitely possible. You must bang this out a little bit. Still also have over here with Sim another setup. Is there. Camera is out. Bit of a move over to B again. Cage as well.
Cage triggered.
Yeah. Trying to.
You will not kill
There's
my
the revive.
allies.
There's the revive. They get the revive, but Omen also moved with his ult over towards B. Tries to get the kill. Know exactly where they are. Ultimate with 1, ultimate with 2. Oh, Pan! Still alive. Reload for Zonixx. Trying to steal the side, but they are starting to swarm him a little bit. Rax is moving in to try and help out, but it's a 4 versus 2 situation. You know exactly where Zonixx is right now. And he still gets the kill. Pan is dead. Pan is dead, but finally the finishing move. And the defenders with another victory. 12-8. It's a dire situation for Team Zonixx. Valorando is looking fantastic. Not enough money. They do not have the resources right now. Valorando is in trouble in an 0-2. They got 1 single ult and nothing else. Nobody else is even close to an ult. 4 out of 7 for Gobalante, 4 out of 7 for Rax. And that's it. We got 2 ults ready on the side of Valorando. And they still have the AWP. They still have a full buy available to them. The best weapon that we're currently seeing is 1 Vandal on the side of Alex, and that is it. What a devastating situation for Team Zonixx to be in. Pan is holding on. This is going to be more than a little bit tricky. This is going to be tough to come back from. Yeah, over here.
Wall
Aprox
race.
going for the wall race. Sim gets a
I
kill.
know
Sim
exactly
gets
where
2.
you are.
And we already have him covering the angle again. This is a 3 versus 5 situation. They get the kill against Aprox. That's at least something. But Chris comes in with the counter. He gets one fight over here. Takes down Pando. Rux with a really nice kill. It wasn't a full one. Rux gets 1. Rux gets 2. Ult comes out. Yeah, he uses it pretty much to safely take the ultimate over here, which gives him his own ult, and he gets immediately vision on who's where. It's a 2 versus 1, and it's a 1 versus 1. Rux with a kill against Chris.
Cage triggered.
Oh my god, and honestly, he can definitely take this one. Look at Ultimate. Ultimate is down to 30 HP. If he doesn't surprise him, then that's a completely different story. Rux himself, what does he have?
No more charges
He has
left.
a trap and he has the camera. 1 trap and the camera, and he's going for the plant. 12 to 8.
Planted the spike.
Plant is in. Camera is out. Ultimate is coming. Over on the left. Camera is there and gets taken apart. Oh, 72 HP against 20 something. What does Ultimate have? He got the stim beacon. He got a smoke. He knows he's there somewhere. Probably in the back. No movement. Trying to flush him out. And he does! But Rex clutching it with a quad kill. Haha! It looked dire. They lost 2 and all of a sudden Rex just stepping it up, going man mode and coming through for the team. 9-12. Eco round for Valorando. Nope.
This goes
No,
here.
no. Just a second, I thought they had no money. My bad. They got plenty. Well, wouldn't maybe call it plenty. They're definitely shifting things around a little bit. But they got enough for a proper buy. 1 Bulldog for
this
Alex
is a
on the
nice
other
spot.
side. Couple of Spectres. Yeah, they actually save some money. They want to make sure that if it comes to the next round, that they have enough money to go really for a proper buy here. So a little bit of a semi-buy for them right now. Alright. Rux with a big play for his team. Now that was important.
Tripwire destroyed.
Both stage players are down. Yeah, Pan gets another kill. Pan gets a kill, and that means that Pan has a weapon now. Pan has a weapon. Also, Chris with a shock dart over here goes up against Omen. Doesn't see him, but still able to get some damage in. But Chris goes down. 3 against 4. 3 against 4, and they control the middle. They control the middle, and it's pretty much... I mean, right now, it's Pan. Trying to take 1 down, no chance. Gets blinded, they jump on him, and he's dead. That leaves Sim. Sim and Brimstone. Good kill. Good kill. Important kill. Zonixx down. That was the first one. Switching weapons around a little bit. Grabs the Vandal. Plant is in. 2 versus 3. Not impossible. Definitely not impossible. Doesn't have a lot of utility left, though. And Ultimate is coming in through. A lot of smokes. All of them are sitting on B. Every single one. And they're waiting it out. They're trying to get kills once they retreat. They got the money and they know it too.
Down.
Yeah, match point number 2 over here. And it seems like Valorant is giving this one up. Rux gets a kill against Sim. And that's a little bit unfortunate for Valorant. The whole idea here was to get a kill when they try to retreat from the bomb blast. 10-12. Match point number 3. Haha. Match point number 3, and now they got the money. Yeah, they went for a semi-buy last round. Now they got all the money that they need. Pan with the op again. Few compromises. 2 light armors. Alright. Whoo! Boy! Can Zonixx bring it back? Can Team Zonixx actually bring it back here? Is it really gonna happen? Pan is sitting in the middle. Double checking long. I don't think that Reyna is gonna beat this one. Oh, actually a little bit, and Pan takes it! Oh, Colicious is down. Delicious kill here for Pan. And that's a 5 versus 4 on the
You
map.
will not kill my allies.
Yeah, well, so we thought, and then Alex came in and said, like, you know what? I just found my R button. Let's go in for the ult. Alright, ult already used. X in this case. Ult already used. And Pan still sitting at the side here. Oh! Get the hell out of there! Nah, Rux. Seriously, what did they feed Rux? Honestly, he had such a shit game earlier. I mean, it was crazy. And now he is just beasting it. Round after round. Crazy plays by him. He gets the kills in for the team. Looking strong here. 3 versus 2. Has the position. Full on control top side. Cage also being used. And he just simply sprays through it. Takes a bit of damage. But they are still looking super strong right now.
Cage triggered.
Cage gets triggered again. Position revealed. But they are still solidly in control of the bomb side. And the opponent has already fallen back. Rockset with 18 kills now. Ultimate, the only one that is more than him. 25 for him. Brimstone is down. Comes back, collects the stuff. Bam. Match point number 4. I mean, guys, really, we're getting to it. If this one is... honestly, like, if it comes to the tie, then we're going to be resetting everybody has 5,000 credits. What are the weapons looking like for Valorando? Nearly full
That
one.
goes there.
Spectre. Spectre Firefox, that's it. Everything else, pretty normal. Alex has the operator. Only one in the game right now. Insane. Match point after match point for Valorando. And what do we see? Team Zonixx making the plays. That's what we're seeing. Time and time again. Super passive play right now. Wall is already up. Interesting setup over here again. Trying to put the wall out and then just playing it around the wall. Waiting for something to happen over here. Yeah, bit of an attack. First one down. Sova down. Valorando losing one.
Down.
Ultimate. Coming in. They go for the half smoke over here. Needs to be careful on the left. It's going to move straight into Reyna if he does that. But no. Wall closed. 5 versus 4. The chance for Team Zonixx to bring it to the final mon. Tied at 12. Go for the final round. A bit slow on the approach here again.
The hunt begins.
And there we go. Reyna with the ult. Reyna with the ult starting to move in. Going onto the point. There's the smoke. Top side is being held. Gotta be careful. Ah, they're trying to bang down at the bottom. Nobody here though. There's one kill. Okalicious takes Pan down. Ultimate with 1 kill. Gets immediately countered. That's 2 versus... 2 versus 1. Last man standing. Sim. 4 versus... What am I talking about? 2 versus 1. 4 versus 1. Can't count anymore. 12 to 12. Guys, they bring it to the last round. Everything's reset. Everything reset. All your utility lost. All your weapons lost. Everything lost. Everybody gets 5,000 credits. Everybody has 5,000 and they invest into 2 ops. No utility over here. Actually, 1 op. No op. Rifles instead. They want the utility. Comes down to the final point. I mean, it's now or never. We had a lot of match points here, but I can guarantee you this is the last one. Most of the map point. If Team Zonixx takes it here, we're gonna see map 3. Absolutely possible. Absolutely possible. The setup is in. And they're actually pushing out aggressive on A. Whew. Alright. Yeah. If you control the ult op, that could really help you. 1 ult could make the difference here. If Sage gets it, get the ult op, get a few kills in, have a resurrect available, and Bob's your uncle. They're gonna try to push on the B though, as it seems.
Cage triggered.
Sim already triggering the cage over here. Trying to slow that down. Oh, Aprox Pan with 3! 3 down! Aprox with the kills. Alex counter attack. Chris takes 1. And the defenders win it. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2-0 victory for Valorando in this best of 3 series. Thank you everybody for watching the video today. I hope that you enjoyed the show and the commentary. And keep in mind that the spoiler protection that is going to run for the rest of the video is made possible by all the support on patreon.com. So guys, if you want to support my work, if you want to help me start new projects and keep the spoiler protection in place, please consider heading over to patreon.com/Khaldor. There's also a link in the YouTube description, and check that out. Thanks in advance, and see you guys next time with more esports coverage here on Khaldor TV. Have a great day.